Hello everybody, so this is Jose. I will be facilitating your Spanish course and I wanted to give you a quick tour of what you're going to be finding and where you need to be completing activities for this course. So you see I have two screens. We're going to concentrate on the left one now. I'll guide you through the right one in a second, but let me get myself out of here so you can actually concentrate on the navigation. So here on the left you have your course on iCollege and D2L, and as you see you have a number of places you can navigate the course. Here is the navigation tools. It will take you to all the sections that it says it will take you to. But here's the home page. And in the home page, I want you to pay attention to the news items here, because I'm going to be posting frequent news items that you need to check daily or almost daily, because I will be sharing information, important information with you in there. Here's the content browser where you have the content of the course. And here you will not be able to see any of these when you first log on until you take the no-show quiz. So the first thing, you're just going to see the no-show quiz link, and you will need to complete it, and then it will open all this information for you. So take the no-show quiz first. This is the content browser, as I said. Will also take you, this content link will also take you to all the content of the course as well. As you can see, we have 3 big modules. Each module has information. The first one is the only one you will be able to see first. After you take the no-show quiz, these 2 will appear. And then you move to module 2, is the first thing you're going to have to complete after the no-show quiz. And you can navigate one by one. Each of these links, it will take you, and the navigation content map will be on the left. And you can navigate through these arrows as well, or you can navigate through clicking on this thing and skipping what you have already read and completed. This is the module that has all the information on the syllabus. It's important for you to read all of it. Some FAQs they're also important to read, because you're going to have a lot of information that you may have questions about. So be sure to read all these pages, and you can collapse as you complete these modules. And then module 3 is the lessons and assignments. Again, if you go to the course home, it takes you to the home page, where you will also have the navigation tools, and you can get to that from here as well. As you can see in the content, you have the orientation and the 5 chapters we cover. Now, if you're taking, this is for my Spanish too, if you're taking 1, 3, or 4, it all looks the same, different chapters, but it all looks the same structure and the same kind of organization, just different chapters and different content. So the first thing after you do read the syllabus and all that, you need to go to module 3 and complete the orientation module. The orientation module has information and plugins you're going to need, and how to set up your microphone, and Spanish accents, information on how to type your accents in the computer. Everything is in here for you. Now, you're going to have an assessment at the end of it, an orientation quiz. It's a short quiz you will need to take. You can also get to that by clicking on the quizzes. As you can see, you will have the no-show quiz already completed by that time, and then you have your orientation quiz you need to complete, and then you have your final exam to complete. Those are the quizzes we will be completing in D2L, and they all have the dates. You will have your appropriate dates for the semester, and so on. Now, in the discussions, you have all the discussions with the dates as well. When they're locked, they lock and unlock on a specific dates, and you will have all the discussions you need to complete this semester specified by dates, which is also the same dates that you're going to find in the syllabus, in module 2, in the syllabus, in the course schedule. The course schedule is very important. It tells you everything you need to complete and the due dates, and it gives you all the information you need. The syllabus is a very important thing for you to have with you at all times, and to refer to if you don't understand when things are due and stuff. Although due dates, as I say, appear everywhere. So you have the due dates here in the schedule, but the discussions also have the individual due dates for each discussion, and the Dropbox with the compositions will have the due dates here as well. They are aligned to the course schedule due dates. So as you can see here in D2L, we're going to be dealing with the discussions as well as the compositions and a couple of quizzes and the final exam. Now, in the content, it guides you in module 3, it guides you through all of that as well. Once you complete your orientation, you have your lesson 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever lesson is for your class. And each lesson is structured the same way, with an introduction, and then you have a page that tells you what assignment you need to complete. And then you move to some presentations, some grammar presentations. They may be in PowerPoint like this, or they may be in PDF in some of my courses. And then you continue through this, and then at the end, I sometimes I have some extra videos that I have created myself for you, and then you have your Q&A discussion and your appropriate lesson discussion link. And again, you can also go directly to those just by going to the discussions. Now, so discussions, Dropbox compositions, remember from the course syllabus, in the course schedule, it will tell you when the compositions are due as well. They're inside the lessons here. You will see composition 1 and the due date. Obviously, these will be different due dates for different semesters. All right, and so as you can see also in the orientation, you have here the Supersite registration, and it gives you the information you need to register in Supersite. That takes you to the right side of the screen. This is the Supersite where your activities are going to be due. Now I'm doing Spanish too, so I'm going to start with chapter 6. And so here on the right it says 10 assignments due. Now don't be fooled, there's more than 10 assignments in each chapter. It's just that this, for some reason, this box only shows the next 10. But as you can see in lesson 6, there's a number of tabs here, tutorials for you to work on and to learn the content of lesson 6. Then you have a practice tab. These are practice activities. I don't give grade for them. You can complete as many as you want for you to practice and learn the material. And your grades are going to come from the web sum and the assessment tab. As you can see, there is the due date, which is also aligned to the due dates for the chapter in the syllabus and so on. And so you just click on this and start completing the activities one at a time after you have learned the grammar and asked questions and participating in the discussions. There is in each chapter, I give you the introduction where, not the introduction, the overview for the lesson. The introduction for the lesson tells you what you're going to learn, and then in the assignment, it tells you what steps you need to make to complete. It tells you when to complete the activities, after you read what, after you do what. Okay, and then the assessment, every chapter has a quiz, and it will be right there. It'll tell you what quiz you need to take. And again, don't be fooled. Look at the web sum. It has more than 10 activities, even though this square here says only 10 activities. There's more than that. As you complete them, 10 new activities will be showing up with the appropriate due date for them. So this is how we're going to complete our Spanish class. Everything, I'm going to be in the discussions all the time, so the questions are already there, and you can, when they open and close, you can start replying, and everything's in Spanish in here. It's participation. Read the information in the syllabus about participating in the discussion, and use the mail utility in here in D2L to communicate with me. The email right here on the top, you can click it, and then you can always contact me over email. This is the preferred form of communication for the course. So that's about it. Remember to check your news items frequently. I'm going to be posting reminders and information in there for you, and navigate through the content browser or the content link and complete your activities. I also give you a number of links here that are useful for you that you may need to check every now and then. Everything has its due dates assigned. Everything should be well organized. That's all for the quick tour. Let me know if you have questions. See you in the discussions. Adios.